The final step of this project is going to smore.com and creating an account. Once you create an account, you're going to go in and you can create a new flyer. When you start a new flyer, it gives you lots of different templates you can use, but what I suggest you do is you click Start from Blank. So they do have some templates, but I think it's easier for this project just to start from blank with a new newsletter. When you start from blank, it's going to look like this, except it'll just have the word title here. Something like this. So what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to add all of the pieces into this online newsletter. Now over on the side, you can change the design and you can change the background of this newsletter. You can change the colors. You can make little changes. It's pretty easy to use. I've had students use this for a few semesters and they usually do not have trouble. So in here, if anything you want to edit in the newsletter, you just click on. So your public service announcement title will go at the top, your tagline will go here, and then you're going to go ahead and just add all of the things I've requested for that newsletter. So I've got the PSA title and the tagline, and then you're going to do a 300 word. So I could add just some text, and this would be my 300 words. The 300 words can be copied off of your Google Doc. You do not need citations in this S'mores newsletter. Your citations can go in your Google Doc along with your works cited, but all I need on your newsletter is your 300 words that you wrote. So you can put your 300 words in, and then it looks like you need highlights of your interview, so the name of and the title of the person interviewed with a 2-sentence bio. So I can go in here, there is a little bio that you can put in. So you'll do your name of the interviewee along with this 2-sentence bio. Can go here. If you have a picture of them, or you can take a picture of them, you can put a picture next to them. And then you're going to add from your interview questions, you asked 10. You're going to pick the best interview questions, the best of your 10, so 5 of them. And in here, you'll go ahead and put in question and answer. So you'll put in all of the different questions you asked that person and answers, and you can do that however you want. If you want to do more of a something like this where you have a Q and you ask your question, and then you want to have like an A and put the answer here. I don't care how you format it. You're just going to need to do that for 5 questions and answers. And then you also need to have your public service announcement video. And if we go into that Smore newsletter, there is a spot to insert a video, and all you have to do is paste the URL of that YouTube video. So if I go to YouTube and I go into let's see. My channel, and we're going to go ahead and just take a video like this one that I've made. And if I go to share that video, here's the YouTube address of that video. My video. So you can then go. So I copied it, and then I actually just paste it right in here. And it'll embed that video onto your newsletter. So that's my YouTube video. So you'll make sure that your public service announcement video is uploaded to YouTube. And then once you're on YouTube, when you click on the share button, you're going to get a website address right here. And you'll copy that address and put it into that little box on your Smore newsletter. So you put your video in, and then you have one more section that you need to do for me, and that's called Learn More. So you can make a title for that section. And in that Learn More section, you're going to add 5 links as to how you can learn more about your topic. So I can go ahead and let's say that my topic is on healthy eating for kids. And I found this really cool website called Healthy Eating Plate that I want to tell people more about. I'm going to go to that website. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, here we go. So here, this is about healthy eating. I'm going to go up and I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to my Smore newsletter and I'm going to go ahead and talk, say, healthy eating habits. So I'm going to give it a title and then I'm going to use that little hyperlink there to hyperlink to my source. And then I'm going to write 2 sentences about this website in my own words. Please do not just copy and paste things. So what you're doing is, if this newsletter is for parents, you're going to give parents some other resources if they want to learn more about your topic. And you're going to give them 5 more resources. I do not want you to put, if I found this website address, I don't want in your newsletter you to put a long URL like that. I want you to give it keywords and make it a hyperlink like I did up at the top with the healthy eating habits. So you're going to have 5 of these. That is what's going to go on your newsletter. When you're finished with your newsletter, you can go ahead and click on Publish Changes. And you will have, once you publish it, up at the top, there's a website address. That is the website address that you want to submit for this project. So make sure you're not in edit mode when you submit it. Make sure you've gone to publish. Make sure everything's in there that I've asked for. And then what you're going to do after that is, if you look on our Eagle Online, the way you're going to turn this in is up at the very top of the first thing that I put in here. So our public service announcement project, I've got one link that says public service announcement project. And in this, you notice that it's due on Thursday, July 26th at midnight. The way you're going to submit this is you're going to create a new page on your Google Sites. It's going to be called Newsletter. On the page, you're going to write a paragraph of the project and you're going to add a link to your finished newsletter. So I should have 2 things from you guys for when you're finished with this. First, I should be able to go to your Google Sites and I should be able to see your newsletter. And I should be able to get to your Smore newsletter with all the pieces. The second thing I should have is a Google Doc that you shared with me, and that Google Doc should have everything I've asked for in this section of the Eagle Online. So when you go to public service announcement, you'll make sure that you have all of the pieces put together for the project. All right, I hope this helps, and I can't wait to see your finished public service announcements.